Good evening. It's great to have you with us tonight on what has been a historic day in the United States. I'm Marcelino Benito. We begin with breaking news. A shooting at former President Trump's campaign rally is being investigated as an attempted assassination. The suspected gunman is dead and Mr. Trump is safe and okay tonight. That rally was being held in the key swing state of Pennsylvania in the town of Butler. That's about an hour north of Pittsburgh. Witnesses reported hearing something that sounded like fireworks before realizing something was wrong. Laura Linder was at that rally, and she joins us live with the latest from Butler tonight. Laura.
Two sources confirm to CBS News that former President Donald Trump has left the hospital after the terrifying shooting at his rally here in Butler County, Pennsylvania. It's unclear where he goes next. The FBI is now leading the investigation into the deadly shooting as an attempted assassination of a candidate.
Said, take a look at what happened.
Secret Service agents rushed former President Donald Trump off stage after shots were fired, moments after he began speaking at a Saturday evening rally in Butler County, Pennsylvania. The Secret Service says a man attending the rally was killed. A doctor standing nearby tried to help him, performing CPR.
The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here.
Trump raised his fist as he left the stage. On his Truth Social site, the former president said he was shot by a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin, he wrote. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening.
I just hear these 4 shots and everybody's screaming drop, and you can see the blood like splatter on his face, and the Secret Service just barricades him.
The Secret Service says the gunman was outside the cordoned-off area of the rally, standing on an elevated structure, and that he was shot and killed by a member of the agency's counter-assault team. A large number of Secret Service agents is in Milwaukee right now ahead of the convention. They're trying to piece together what happened here in Butler. President Biden spoke a couple hours after the shooting.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this.
This was Trump's last rally ahead of next week's Republican convention in Milwaukee. He was taken away in a motorcade and again held up his fist as he got into his SUV. Now, multiple sources confirmed to CBS News that planning is currently underway to expand the perimeter of the Republican National Convention to create larger buffer zones around the events. The convention kicks off on Monday. For now, reporting from Butler County, Pennsylvania, I'm Lauren Linder. Back to you.
Laura, thank you. Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller was at that Trump rally and tells me he was just 30 feet away from former President Trump. I spoke with the commissioner on the phone just a few hours ago.
First shot, I thought it was a balloon pop. It wasn't very loud. And the second one, I thought, well, it may be fireworks, firecrackers, because it's very, very, light pop. By the third one, I realized what it was, and I looked over at the president, and he had stopped speaking and was just looking around. And about the fourth shot, clipped him in the ear. So he ducked down, the Secret Service stormed the stage, and there was, 2 or 3 more shots after that, and then it was over. The whole thing lasted probably less than 5 or 6 seconds. Everybody ducked down when they figured out what it was. I kept standing. I was looking for the shooter, see if I could find the shooter. I think he's not shooting at me. I'm okay, but there was a lady behind me got hit, and I think she passed away.
We're also seeing reactions from our local leaders. Governor Greg Abbott, who just returned from out of the country today, posting on his personal social media account a photo of the president after the shooting and writing, quote, "Red, white, and blue, legend." Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee calling for a calming of the rhetoric, saying, quote, "Political violence has no place in the United States of America. My thoughts are with former President Trump as he makes his recovery. I'm relieved to hear that he is safe. What happened today is unacceptable and should never be tolerated." And former President George W. Bush giving a rare statement in this race, saying, quote, "Laura and I are grateful that President Trump is safe following the cowardly attack on his life, and we commend the men and women of the Secret Service for their speedy response." Joining us now from the Woodlands is former Secret Service agent Tom Bolch. Tom, you have years of experience protecting presidents, including Clinton, Bush, and then candidate Obama. Tom, walk me through your reaction to what we've seen play out this evening.
Yeah, astonishing. I'll tell you the truth, though, it's not surprising. I mean, the rhetoric and the stuff coming out of both campaigns is just unsustainable. We really have to cool the temperatures down in this country because stuff like this is bound to happen more if we don't.
We saw agents respond very quickly to cover the former president's body. Give me your analysis of the response we see on video once those gunshots are heard.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the response was rather quick, which is great. When they got him to the ground, that's where you want to be. The American flags that are in front of the podium there, that actually is steel. So that was the right thing to do, to get him down, get on top of him.
So Tom, give us some insight as to what is happening right now behind the scenes with this type of investigation.
Obviously, this is now a crime scene. The Secret Service will secure that crime scene. The Secret Service will be doing an internal investigation to find out where our security measures lapsed, what we could have done better, how this person could have gotten on the roof. Was he an employee? Was he, just somebody who had access to that building? Is it a private building? Is it a public building? We don't know. It's really too hard to tell, but all that will come out. And then the Secret Service will take this and they will train with it.
A historic day that is no doubt shocking the American public this evening. Former Secret Service agent Tom Bolch, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And we will continue to follow this breaking story as it develops. As we learn more, you can find updates on KHOU.com or download the KHOU app.